Okay, YouTube, I'm back. And let's turn this over to the side a little bit. There we go. So I decided to show everyone what I actually like to read as far as comics. I know right now there's a lot of titles out there. Marvel currently has a lot of Dark Reign going on. Kind of checking that out, seeing what I think about it. It's okay. But there are a couple of titles that I'm staying very true to throughout their history. Right now, a title that I'm very loyal to is The Amazing Spider-Man. As you can see, that's the latest issue that came out. I know everyone right now is bashing on Spidey, saying, oh, Spider-Man's screwed up, one more day screwed everything up. Yes, it did, but come on, we all know it's eventually going to be retconned, and things are going to get back to normal. Until then, Spidey, I'll stick with you. Next on my list is... I currently subscribe to Ultimate Spider-Man. This is the latest cover. You can check that out, issue number 2. I am kind of curious as to why Spider-Man has ditched MJ and is now making out with Gwen Stacy, and how Johnny Storm came to be hanging out at Spider-Man's place, and Aunt May has just kind of welcomed him with open arms. This is another book that a lot of people are saying, oh, it's crap, they rebooted the series, it's horrible, oh, New York's destroyed. You know what, shut up. This is just a great book. I like to read it. And if anyone says this cover is crap, hey, I like it. And if you don't. The third and last real series that I've collected since I heard about it is The Walking Dead by Robert Kirkman. And I gotta say, this is the best zombie comic I have ever read in my entire life, and I've read some crap. I've read the original Dead World series, which is pretty good. I've read the new Dead World series. It's okay. I can't remember what that one series was where you had a zombie going at it with a cow. I'm like, oh my god. I read that and wanted to puke. I've read Marvel Zombies, not a fan at all, considering it's been done before. I'll get into that later on in another rant. But Kirkman really knows how to tell a good story and keep you on the edge of your seat. This is now issue number 65, and the story is still going strong. I cannot tell you how many times I think I've got him figured out, I know where he's going with this, and then he just comes out of left field and just broadsides, and you think, oh my god, genius! Like currently in here, he has some cannibals that thought they had Rick and his party all scared out of their wits, and that they didn't know what to do, and that they were still going to pick them off one at a time and be able to have them as a steady supply of food. But no, Rick goes after them and decides he's going to scare the shit out of them, and then have them disarm themselves thanks to Andrea, the resident sniper, and has these so-called big bad cannibals who thought they were all tough and all that on their knees crying and begging for mercy. And it ends with Rick saying he doesn't even know what he's going to do with them, but it's not going to be pretty. And I cannot wait for the next issue. This next one isn't really an ongoing series. My roommate kind of got me interested in Justice League. I'm not a real big DC guy, but I've gone back and I've picked up the old issues of Booster Gold. I gotta admit, I just kind of like this guy. A guy from the 25th century who's gone back in time after stealing some tech from a museum so he could get rich and famous. Why not? If you're gonna be a hero, save the world, but hey, you might as well get some money from some chicks from it too. So I'm checking this out. I'm currently on issue 4, but I read this in my spare time, and I'm liking it so far. Also, I didn't get into this in my last vlog, but I'm a huge fan of Venom. You put anything out with Venom on it, I'll pick it up. I love Eddie Brock. I love the concept of Venom. I love the symbiote. I just picked this up in my local library, and it is awesome so far. It's the birth of Venom. Venom from the moment Spider-Man gets his costume and all the way up until him and Venom make peace. I'm really liking this so far, and I think it's awesome. And there's other comics that I read, mostly just back issues, but those are the comics that I subscribe to on a monthly basis. Walking Dead, Ultimate Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, And that is it. I'm currently picking up the Dark Reign Spider-Man and Dark Reign Anti-Venom. Those are pretty good. I'm liking how they did Mr. Negative, and I also like the Anti-Venom, how that's going. So those have my attention right now. There's probably more that Marvel will come out with, but those are my core comics I read. So if you like those comics, awesome. I'm glad I found something we can talk about. If not, there's other comics out there, and I hope you find something you like to read on a weekly basis. So, YouTube, I'll see you later, and until next time.